So speaking of, since you a legend in this shit. You know what I mean? You was around probably before the Craigslist era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I turned out, man, it wasn't no Craigslist. You know what I mean? You had to give your bitch a pocket full of wasn't even no cell phones. They had chirps and shit. You know what I mean? And that's if your bitch made some breast sticks, then we gonna get her to chirp and shit. But back in the days, there was no cell phone and all that. You had to give your bitch a handful of quarters and tell that bitch, if I ain't at this number, call me on this number. And if I ain't at this number, call me on this number, bitch. You know what I mean? And blah, blah, blah. The game was different. Like Craigslist was like a myth back in the days. Hoes coming in, Daddy, you ever heard of Craigslist?
Yep.
I'm like, bitch, what? Yeah, we ain't doing no internet, bitch. That track, you know what I mean? Was smashed back then. They wasn't trying to hear none of that. Internet. Bitch, if you don't get your ass on your 10 toes on this motherfucking concrete before you get your ass beat, bitch, talk about some goddamn internet. I'll get fucked up in this way, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it was way before all that, you know what I mean? When I turned out, there wasn't no internet, man. Yeah, it was just a track, man. You know what I mean? You had to send that bitch down on that street, man. Everybody got that bitch. She had to go in front of her mom. She had to go in front of the whole city. You know what I mean? Right there on that track. There's no hiding on the internet with fake pictures and a fake number. You know, this there you had to get down about it for real. You had to really be down. You know, for real. That's the difference from now to back then. Motherfucker had to be all the way in. It wasn't no, you know what I mean? No sneaky shit. You know what I mean? No undercover hoeing. Nah, the motherfuckers knew she was hoeing. Everybody at school talking about it. She's on Alcohol Boulevard. Roasting the bitch and shit. But yeah, it is what it is, though.
Yeah, man. A lot of my OGP partners that I be chopping up with, they say like the game changed once the internet came, because now you had a bunch of boyfriend pimps and then the rise of the renegades and all that type of shit. You know, like how do you feel about that? Do you think it helped the culture, or it just made it was hard to find who was really stomped down and really a concrete general who was really, really about this shit versus a weekend warrior?
It's different, you know what I mean? Because it's the internet basically made this shit televised. They televised the faggot shit. There's always renegades. There's always faggot shit going on in the game, you know what I mean? But it just wasn't platforms like there is today for a bitch to fag off and be renegade, you know what I mean? Or a bitch can sit there online and say all types of faggot shit, you know what I mean? To 1,000 people, there's no platforms like that for a bitch to do no faggot shit, you know what I mean? And then back then, if a bitch even dared, you know what I mean? Somebody was going, you know what I mean? Bitch tied up, man. We kidnapped renegades and all type of shit. But yeah, it helped out the game a lot, you know, that internet, you know, I ain't gonna lie, that was yeah, let bitch be some lazy knowledge, some lazy tone going on. That internet helped out because now you knocking more bitches, you know, you cyber pimping now. You know what I mean? You get an action at bitches that you probably want to even bump into on that cyber game, you feel me? But it also introduced a lot of baggage shit too. So it's a lot of pros and there's cons into it. You feel me? But I like the way it is. It's evolution. The game has to keep on, you know what I mean? Going to another phase, you know what I mean? Especially when it's the oldest, you know what I mean, profession, you know, in the world. So, you know, of course it's gonna go through some changes, you know what I mean? But it's still gonna be here though. It's a real pimp and gonna take advantage of it. Real boyfriend pimps, and that's a fucked up word. Like I know sucking niggas, you know what I mean? But as in the word boyfriend pimps, yeah, I don't agree with sucking niggas, but anything you do with a hoe, you should be able to do with you know what I mean? Anything you do with a girlfriend, you should be able to do with a hoe. At least she's paying you for it. Facts. You know what I mean? So all this support, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck the bitch and all this shit, you know what I mean? You better be grateful for the bitch, you know what I mean? Because if you wake up and that bitch home, you know what I mean? You'll be having your dick and a whole bunch of bills, you feel me? So about, you know what I mean? The gorilla shit, I never was really into it and all that, you know, I'm some finesse guy. You know what I mean? Some finesse-ism. So, you know, but no, don't be a sucker to a bitch because she's not going to even respect you. You know what I mean? So, you know, but that boyfriend pimp, I don't understand that. You know what I mean? I don't really like it, you know. If that's the case, I don't have 10 girlfriends. You know what I mean? For real, you feel me? But a sucking nigga, that's what they should just call it, a sucking nigga. You know what I mean? Because they don't never knock me a pimp. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. They call me a boyfriend pimp, gangster pimp, D-boy pimp. Just make sure you say pimp. You know what I mean? And that's the two capitals, one in the front, one at the end. You know, for real about it. But it's, you know, but don't be no sucking. That's all it is. Don't be no sucking because then the bitch ain't gonna respect you. and the game ain't gonna respect you. These niggas ain't gonna let you have no bitch if you's a sucker. They don't respect your pimping. They ain't gonna respect her towing. You feel me? And they gonna be sweating her, harassing her outside her door, texting her phone. You know what I mean? Might send somebody up in there because they don't respect your ism. So, you know what I mean? Never be a sucker because if your bitch don't respect you, then the game ain't gonna respect you. These niggas don't respect you. You know what I mean? If I see your bitch disrespectful, you calling you all types of fuck niggas, and this is a bitch that go to sleep with you and wake up to you, and she know all about you, and she got nothing against you, disrespecting you, then you know, then that individual got to be some fuck niggas. I don't respect it. You know what I mean? And if his bitch don't, if you don't got your bitch in check, please don't come over here running them lips. You know what I mean? Talking to me crazy. Go check the bitch, right? For real. You know what I mean? So if a nigga bitch don't respect them, I can't respect them. You know what I mean? And that's why I get a lot of respect. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I get a lot of, you know, I get a lot of respect from towing. You know what I mean? Therefore, I get a lot of respect from the game. You know what I mean? Because the difference from you saying Juice Lee the Fresh Prince, you know what I mean? Partner, you know what I mean? Compared to these other dudes, you gonna respect Juice Lee. You gonna be like, damn, that's Juice Lee. She gonna be in high heel. She gonna be designer up. She gonna be foreign whip. You know what I mean? She gonna be looking like $1 billion times a trillion. You know what I mean? And that's where the respect come from. They gonna be like, damn, look at that Juice Lee, you know, look at his toes. And then the other towing, they gonna be talking like, man, look how Juice Lee having his towing. He keep them in the foreign thing. And they gonna wanna, you know what I mean, come introduce themselves in some more shit. You know what I mean? But here's what it is. Like, we still on it. Ain't though, right?
Yeah, fact. Yeah, you gotta be good to the game, man. The game gods will bless those that play the game accordingly. So so something I wanted to bring up to you. I just have you heard of the platform No Jumper?
No Jumper. Yes, I have. The white boy.
Yeah, okay. Well, he has a segment on there where it's called Sharp Tank. Now, Sharp is someone you could tell he didn't came from some real ism, like on some real.
Okay.
Yeah, he a real one. And so,
Sharp.
Yeah, his name is Sharp from about.
He be around Dago, Vegas. You know what I mean? He been around here.
Oh yeah, you okay? You know who he is. Yeah. So
he been around here. He been around here for quite some time.
Yeah, exactly. He's been around these motherfuckers. Been ripping and running. So he had a guest on there. He's a young dude. He got his little bitch and whatnot. And what they got going on is like some OnlyFans shit, right? Says it's his OnlyFans Pimp, and basically it's a digital pivot.
Right.
Big chain that says Chutch on it.
Right.
Now, someone like you that come from this shit, what do you feel about it? Because Sharp told him, like, man, that's just something you gotta earn. You can't just put that on there. For people that may not understand, let's hear your explanation of that.
Like I was saying earlier, I don't knock pimps. I'm not hoes. You know what I mean? So that man got bills to pay and he got mouths to feed. You know what I mean? Now all I ask is for a certain respect in the game. You know what I mean? You know, respect this here game. Don't be doing no wild shit. You know what I mean? But you get in your breadsticks, if you know, you get in your sticks. If she's in a strip club, if she's on the track, if she's on the internet, if she's, you know what I mean, whatever she is in the game, you know what I mean? She's getting it. You know what I mean? There's levels to this shit. You know what I mean? You gonna have some niggas got internet bitches, some niggas got track bitches, some niggas got OnlyFans bitches. If this nigga got a big chain on that says church, and it came from some butt, and it smelled like pussy because a hoe bought it, then he might be doing some pimping. You know what I mean? Or what did he say he called it? Digital pimping?
Yeah, no, he says, what do you say? It's the digital pivot. Because, you know, this is like, because I chopped it up with him. And basically,
I don't personally know, I know Sharp, I don't know the individual you're talking about. So I can't really, you know what I mean, assert, you know what I mean, his character properly.
No, yeah. No, you'd have to. But basically what he means by that is, you know, with everything in life, like you said earlier, there's evolution, you know, it gets different, it adapts. And that's pretty much by his digital pivot, you know, instead of him being on the blade with her or have her in the room, they just doing their OnlyFans shit, running up a crazy bag. He off a little snow bunny and shit. So I said, you getting it.
You know what you're doing. If you get some breadsticks and you got him some nice little towing, you know what I mean, and she's going, that's cool. We don't know how OnlyFans how long it's gonna be around. But guarantee when that shit down, they're gonna have to stay down. They're gonna have to convert. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to go somewhere to that strip club. You know what I mean? Or the track with the thugs. They're gonna do something. That's just I don't know if that's a temporary platform. But right now it's cracking. You know what I mean? But we have seen in the game for the last 20 years how these platforms be switching up. You know what I mean? Here today, going tomorrow. You know what I mean? Get a billion and they out. You know what I mean? I'm trying to not post. I'm not trying to post my bitch on OnlyFans. I'm trying to be OnlyFans. I'm trying to have my own platform. And that's the pimp. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get money from everybody.
They really pimping,
You know
nigga.
what I mean? Yeah, I'm trying to get money from everybody, bitch. I'm trying to be Craig Neiman. That's the dude around Craig. He was making 500 million a year, and he was only his expenses was only like 20,000. You know what I mean? He had to pay a couple employees. Not even. I want to say it wasn't a million. He was making half a billion, 500 million. And his you know, the site was cheap. You don't need no maintenance for that little cheap ass site. You feel me? Then he had a couple operators, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. He was paying minimum wage overseas in India somewhere. So he wasn't even spending $1 million a year, you know what I mean? Back into it. He paid a couple lawyer fees and shit like that. And so his profit was, you know what I mean? 499 million. He barely put a million back into it, so he was eating, you know what I mean? But then the police came to the boy on that freaky shit and said, "You got them Sue Youngs around this motherfucker." So what he did, he ever shut that motherfucker down. Mind you, he was already getting a half a billion a year, and plus he's making bread sticks off the real estate section. It's an escort in the real estate section that's making all his sticks. So he shut the shit down. So that opened it up, you know what I mean, for number two, which was Backpage. You know what I mean? Everybody knew it was Craigslist, City Buy, Backpage. You know what I mean? First is Craigslist, then you're gonna have, you know, you're gonna get a date or two off City Buy and Backpage. You know what I mean? So as soon as Craigslist shut down, motherfuckers calling me scared. Oh, dude, man, what we gonna do? Oh shit, man, I shut down Craigslist. Back to basics. Niggas better get down. What the fuck? You scared, nigga? But nah, I told you niggas go to Backpage. You know what I mean? I didn't need no book or nothing. Niggas called me. I said, shit, post on Backpage. What is that? They go Backpage. Because that was the number two thing. You know what I mean? So, and they made some good breadsticks. You know what I mean? But they was freaks. So, you know, it was about 3-4 of them up out of Arizona. The police kept coming to them people and said, hey, we got 50,000 Sue Youngs posted on your website a day. We're not asking to shut you down your site. We just ask for age verification. Just like how the Seattle Weekly does, you know what I mean? Where you need to show an ID card in order to post in the back of it. That's what they're telling the people at Backpage. Just do age verification. And you can go on and do what you want to do. These freaky motherfuckers don't want to do age verification. Oh. So they keep beating them. They go to court, they get shut down, but they keep going. So they thought they was untouchable. They thought they was motherfucking the boy Gotti. You know what I mean? He got it around this motherfucker, but eventually, you know, they changed some laws. It was all about the Sue Youngs Backpage, you know, with age verification. That's why you have Arrows, who's been here since the beginning, that's still here because they do an age verification. You know what I mean? No freaky shit. You know what I mean? So that's how Backpage got shut down. That's how Craigslist got shut down. That's how Red Book got shut down. You feel me? Because they wasn't doing proper work. You know what I mean? Verifications. You feel me? But
yeah, that's what.
Like, you know, I still have to study these platforms. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm gonna be one of these platforms one day.